Hi, his name is Eminem, and he really doesn't like Donald Trump. The rapper unleashing a biting freestyle on BET's Hip Hop Awards, and it's not the first time he's attacked the U.S. president.
Whoa, talk about a fiery moment. You've got to be sitting down for this one. It all went down when Eminem, the rap god himself, took to the stage and dropped some seriously pointed bars that had Trump absolutely losing it . It all started with a surprise live performance during a massive event where Eminem did what he does best, spitting raw lyrics, calling out the powerful, and pushing boundaries. And this time his target, none other than former President Donald Trump. Now, what made this moment truly electric was the way Eminem didn't hold back. Known for his fearless political commentary, M didn't mince words. His verse seemed to specifically aim at Trump, hitting hard with lines that took shots at his policies and behavior while he was in office. The crowd went wild, but the best part, the cameras caught Trump's face. Oh yeah, and he was not happy. You could practically see the steam coming out of his ears as Eminem's lyrics hit him like a ton of bricks. You could tell he wasn't used to being called out in such a public and creative way. It was an absolute showdown folks, one for the history books. The internet is buzzing with memes, reactions, and videos from the performance, with many praising Eminem's bravery and the way he used his platform. This isn't just another celebrity beef. This is a cultural moment that's going viral in all the best ways. Fans are going wild, and even Trump's reaction is now its own meme. What do you think? Was Eminem's response to Trump spot on, or did it go too far? Either way, this live performance definitely won't be forgotten anytime soon.
Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid. Got a plan and now I got a hatchet like a damn Apache with a tomahawk. I'ma walk inside a mosque on Ramadan and say a prayer that every time talks.
The room was buzzing with anticipation, but nothing could have prepared the audience for the raw, explosive moment that was about to unfold. With a sharp look in his eyes, Eminem stepped to the mic, commanding the stage like a true master. Without hesitation, he went straight for the jugular, unleashing a lyrical barrage that was as savage as it was precise. Gone were the veiled shots and clever metaphors. Eminem's words were direct, his anger palpable. He tore into Donald Trump's policies, his character, and his impact on the country with a ferocity only he could muster. The flow was unstoppable, each line landing with pinpoint accuracy, slicing through Trump's political legacy like a hot knife through butter. As the beat dropped, there was no holding back. Eminem didn't just criticize Trump. He completely dismantled him in a way that only a seasoned wordsmith could. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, caught in the tension between the power of the performance and the shock of such unfiltered rage. The energy in the room reached a fever pitch, but the real kicker came when the cameras panned to Trump's reaction. The look on his face. Priceless. It was a mix of disbelief and frustration, clearly caught off guard by the full force of Eminem's lyrical assault. And of course, the internet exploded with reactions. Clips went viral in an instant, memes were born, and debates raged across social media. It was a moment that shook the political and entertainment worlds to their core. Eminem had proven once again that, when it comes to using words as weapons, he is in a league of his own.
Play to his base that thinks that he cares about them, and it's actually the people that he cares about the fucking least. If you're talking about his core being, a majority white middle class, what I don't understand is how in the fuck do you feel like you relate to a billionaire who has never known struggle his entire fucking.
As the cameras continued to roll, social media erupted in real time. Clips of Eminem's savage takedown spread like wildfire across every platform, igniting debates from all corners of the political and entertainment worlds. The internet was flooded with reactions. Some fans hailed Eminem as a fearless truth-teller, applauding his boldness in calling out Trump without hesitation. Others, however, slammed him for crossing a line, accusing him of being too harsh or politically charged. But love him or hate him, there was no denying the sheer impact of what he had just unleashed. His words were like a shot fired in a crowded room, leaving an indelible mark on everyone watching. Even the production team seemed caught off guard by the intensity of the moment, uncertain whether to cut away or let the spectacle unfold. But Eminem? He was in complete control, delivering each line with calculated fury. It wasn't just another rap performance, it was a reckoning, a moment of truth that everyone would be talking about for days, if not longer. As the echoes of his lyrics reverberated through the room, you couldn't help but feel the weight of the message. Eminem wasn't holding back, and neither were his fans or critics. It was a reminder that in the world of hip-hop, no one is off limits, not even the most powerful figures in the world. This showdown was about more than just music. It was about speaking truth to power, no matter the consequences.
People shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known.
As the final bar dropped, the room fell into a brief, tense silence. The weight of Eminem's words hung in the air before, almost in unison, the crowd erupted into thunderous applause. The energy in the room was electric, a mix of awe and admiration for the sheer power of his delivery. Eminem, unfazed, dropped the mic with a calm confidence and stepped back, his message delivered with force and clarity. This wasn't just another performance. This was a cultural moment, a moment that would be dissected, debated, and remembered for years to come. It transcended music. It was a statement that resonated deeply within both the entertainment and political realms. Once again, the rap god had solidified his place in history, proving that his voice still carried undeniable weight, whether on the mic or in the public discourse. With that single fearless moment, Eminem reminded everyone why he remains one of the most influential figures in both music and the political landscape.
And Republicans alike, and that other guy, they had conventions, and they look cooler than this one. But so what? So what? I say to them. Excuse me. And what am I running for, you ask? I don't run from anything. That's the thing. I tackle the issues head on. And on this very night, in front of all of you, my supporters, I have a chance to compete. I am honored by your support and hereby accept your nomination for the candidate for the shady party and stuff.
Trump, lounging in his golden palace, likely mid-cheeseburger, had no idea his evening was about to take a dramatic turn. Maybe he was doom-scrolling on Truth Social, fishing for a fresh batch of compliments or another wild conspiracy theory. Perhaps he was admiring a framed Time magazine cover with his face photoshopped on Mount Rushmore. Or maybe he was just lost in thought, wondering why Diet Coke wasn't classified as a vegetable. Whatever it was, his peaceful moment was shattered when his phone buzzed, a brief moment of dread flashing across his face. His eyes squinted, his lips pursed. Bad news was coming. Enter Eminem, standing tall, microphone in hand, eyes locked onto the camera with the focus of a predator zeroing in on its prey. No beat, no backup dancers. Just one thing. A captivated audience, ready to witness the verbal dismantling of the former president. And then, with the precision only Eminem could deliver, he went off. This wasn't just a diss track, it was a public service announcement. Each bar landed with the force of a sledgehammer, leaving no room for doubt. Whether you loved or hated it, one thing was certain. Eminem's words would be felt for a long time.
A kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust.
Verse after scorching verse of Eminem's more than 4.5-minute rap taking aim at the president.
Eminem came in hot, unloading years of frustration like a verbal sledgehammer. His roast covered everything from Trump's policies to his infamous tweets, and of course, the thing on his head that we're still not entirely sure qualifies as hair. The crowd? They were living for it, like they just hit the jackpot at a Vegas buffet. Even the cameramen were barely able to keep it together, stifling laughs while the rap icon obliterated every single target with surgical precision. Meanwhile, back in Trump's golden palace, the universe was conspiring against him. Maybe it was another indictment in the pipeline, or perhaps footage from Asterisk, the apprentice Asterisk surfaced where he actually got fired. Worse still, maybe another rival rally pulled in a bigger crowd. That cup in his hand? It wobbled. His cheeseburger? Tumbled out of his grip. A true disaster. Fake news, he bellowed, as if that would do anything to save face. Somewhere, deep within the fortress, a Secret Service agent probably broke out in a cold sweat. Melania, lying next to him, muttered under her breath, "Not again." With a rapid-fire swipe of his tiny thumbs, Trump went into full meltdown mode, launching into an all-caps Twitter rant so furious that even autocorrect refused to process his words. But deep down, he knew this wasn't just another bad night. It was asterisk meme asterisk territory. And no amount of rants on Truth Social could protect him from the internet doing what it does best, roasting him alive. This was history, and there was no escaping the digital flames of public humiliation.
We are waiting to see if, at all, President Trump would respond to this new war of words not launched by a politician or a football player, but a rapper. Eminem lashed out against President Trump during the BET Hip Hop Awards last night. It was this 4.5-minute freestyle performance, and after he unleashed, he left his fans with an ultimatum: you are either with Eminem or you're with President